Okay. I can hear you, but I can't see you. You can try that. I might have to send you another link. Not too damn weird. I'll figure it out. Rock out. What's up? Hello, Dots Locks. Nola. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, you know what I just realized? The only looks I have here are the little ones right now. I'll be right back. They're working car. Give me 1 second, guys.
Don't tell me.
What? Getting the kids to bed. I just don't mean to. What?
No, said
It's, yeah. I tried to get going with broke picks, and it's not working too well. I'm bored. I figured out broke. I can feel it. You guys hear broke pick?
Noah says negative on hearing broke.
Yep, so they can't hear you either. I would back out and try to come in again and see if that fixes it.
Broke is supposed to be on Not Too Dead. That's why the screen is half.
We can hear him, but we can't see him, and you guys can't hear him or see him. There we go. No, it was just broke pics. Yeah, I couldn't see him either. I don't know if something was going on his end or mine. I've never seen that happen before. Let's try this again. See if we can get him in here. I still can't see you. No. It's just they can't hear you, and I'm just using black screen where you should be. Oh, humbled. It was just some cheap bar that I got from Amazon years ago. I actually heated it to change the color and then stone washed it. If you just go on Amazon and type up pry bars, there'll be all kind of them that pop up. These are the pry bars. There'll be. I could see you now.
You can see me now?
Yep.
Oh, there I am. Well, apparently it's going to work on my phone, and I guess we'll put it up here. And I get the bird's eye view. And then I guess I can use my... Can they hear me?
They said sound is good.
Okay. All right.
Dot says they broke, my friend.
What's going on? I guess I don't need that.
The titanium pry bar. Not Too Dead. What's that look like? Send me a picture. This is the titanium pry bar I've been carrying around for like, what, 5 or 6 years now?
Mm-hmm.
My wife got it for me for my birthday. I added the lemon recently.
That's awesome. All right. Oh. They can hear me.
Here's one of those pry bars without the wrap.
Nice. You guys got my message for my address, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I don't know why it's...
The ones with the wrap will be up tomorrow. Or tonight, hopefully. The blue one is the only blue one I have, though, and it's spoken for.
Okay.
So, those ones aren't, the ones with the wrap aren't even up yet. Just these ones with the key ring.
Nice. That's cool. Those things are awesome. Now, I'm used to looking this way, and so I can see my TV and read the comments. because I can't read it on the little screen. 'Cause I'm
I got.
blind.
Well, especially when I see it's got to be a little bit far away from you for it to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I get that. I would have trouble seeing it too.
The man stopped by today. I gave him back some of his stuff that I borrowed some custom stuff from him to practice with. But I need to get some shims. I need to get that shim set from Southern Specialties. Man, I love that. Those guys at Southern Specialties, they're so awesome.
Oh, absolutely. They go above and beyond.
Way above and beyond. I can't thank them enough. I got my pick set all.
I was telling Graham this morning because I hopped on his live the challenge coins that I had made.
Yeah.
They're the ones that made them for me.
Oh yeah. Well,
They're
shit, I didn't know you were making them. I got with Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I got Eric at Delta 44 making mine.
okay. That's awesome.
I'm gonna have that set up here. Hopefully, at the beginning of the month, when I get paid, when I can order them, and I'll get that challenge going.
Okay.
I decided to go a little different way. I was gonna have it to where it was a beginner, intermediate, and stuff, and you could get my pick sets, but they're not ready yet.
I got you.
Got to get that all set up. So I think I'm just going to go with the coin and a certificate. So that's going to be the plan.
I just got to show Not Too Dead something. Remember I told you that I had all kind of those key rings? Those are those little key rings that I made the handcuff tool out of.
Well,
I've been using the same tool that I made for months now. Out of one of those.
Really? That's awesome. I gotta send Not Too Dead's package out when I got this whole bag of packages I gotta send out. Plus my son's stuff that I gotta send to Florida. Unless anybody's Florida or is going down there. But DT Man stopped by today and I got me a big red. So I'm pretty excited about that. I got to get a dial and a shaft for it.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to start. I got to find a dial and a shaft though when I go up to the locksmith.
I have a safe that I practice on that was my cousin, and he just wanted it open the fastest way possible, so I just drilled it.
Yeah.
And once I drilled it, and then I drilled it to where I could see the gates in the dial rather than fucking everything up.
Yeah.
So I used that to practice with because he didn't want to pay to have it fixed.
Nice. Yeah, I usually like to crack. I got my Sergeant and Greenleaf 6700 down there. That's a safe deposit safe. I got a few other ones up in Alaska that I got to pick up, but
yeah,
I've been wanting to try one of these big reds. I'm so excited. As soon as I find a dial and a shaft and a key pin. But I noticed the Sergeant and Greenleaf change key fits in there, so I'm assuming it'll change it, huh?
So, in order to change it, you do have to have the combination in, like you're going to open it, then stick that in.
But I mean, this key will work when I get there.
It should.
Yeah, that's awesome because I got the LG or Lagarda one. I used to have it looked like a Allen key set, that's in the folding that had
Yeah.
like all of them. And I lost that. That was depressing. But I used to have just about every one you could think of.
So doing the grooves on these pry bars, I was going through doing a bunch of them and got to doing this one, and it broke off on me, so I had to order some more.
Oh yeah.
I was planning on doing a bunch more of the lanyard style, because the lanyard style, there's a little bit of a difference in them.
Yeah.
So the non-lanyard just looks like this. With the lanyard, right here at the bottom of this lanyard, there's another groove for that first little bottom part of the lanyard to sit in, so that it doesn't move up and down and slide up and down on you.
Those are awesome. I can't wait till it gets here. I'm
It'll
excited.
be out tomorrow. I'm going to pack your order tonight and have it out in the morning.
Yeah, I can't wait for my rewinds. I still can't believe it. I've carried around for years, and they work just fine too. But I always thought you had to have. I always thought you had to have some kind of uh, grooves and stuff.
Oh, I got you.
And because I got these jiggler keys, these work on every one too. But man, I stuck that in there, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Well,
I think
I tell you what I show everybody when I explain to them that wafer locks suck is I take the back of a tension wrench and stick it in there and say, you can find metal like this in a windshield wiper blade. And then I just jiggle it around until it opens and show them that it's not to be open. With dumb stuff, you don't even have to have the right tools. This one doesn't want to work unless it's retarded. But let's try this one.
it's camera shy. Like just about everything I put on camera is camera shy.
Yeah,
Like
pretty much.
I'm trying to pick from Not Too Dead sent me this. I keep trying to pick it and I can't. Was it Not Too Dead that sent me this, or was it Mr. Inferno? I can't remember. One of them two.
It won't work either. But that's usually how I show them is with the back of a tension wrench.
Yeah. And then I've single pin picked them. Why did I waste all that time?
Exactly. Well, and then one of the main things about like the rewind is for people that are in the pen testing field, it's a hell of a lot quieter than trying to jiggle or rake a file cabinet.
Oh yeah, a hell of a lot. Just stick it in there, give it a little wiggle, and it just opens everything.
Stu, what's up? What? Oh my goodness, are you back there playing Phasmophobia?
No.
What are you playing?
The cabin.
Oh, my dear dad sent me stuff.
So these
Awesome.
guys are sending me another flashlight to review.
Oh, I love flashlights. You get
There. I emailed them and just I let them know that the flashlight I had ordered, which is, let me get this one off of here. I'll show you. It's got magnets in the tail end of it, and one of the magnets fell out, and I had to glue it back. Then, while I was emailing them, I also threw in there, "Hey, I'd love to review your products because I actually like the flashlight. The only issue I had with it was that tail magnet, but it's 750 lumens on high for this little keychain magnet or keychain flashlight. It's got 2 neodymium magnets on the tail end that will hold my entire carabiner with all my keys and everything on it.
nice.
Which includes, I'm going to hide the keys, but includes all that with 2 keys.
Nice.
So I liked it. So I messaged them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll send you a couple more. We'll send you one a month." That is what we came to. And then I'm trying to get them to let me give a flashlight away every month.
Nice. Yeah, I got with a couple companies, and they said when I get to about 400 subscribers that they would help me out and send me some stuff to review and use as giveaways. So that's what I've been trying so hard to get to. I'm at almost 250, so
Oh, awesome.
I'll do my giveaway. I'm at like 235 before I looked, so or before I came on. So
So you're getting there.
yeah, I'm kind of excited about that because that's kind of what I'd like to do is review stuff and send it out to people and help
Oh, yeah.
people with you know. Because besides watching my grandson, that's what I do.
I got you. How old's your grandson?
He will be 10 months on Thursday.
Oh, that's a good age.
Yeah, he's crawling all around, and
Oh yeah.
we're trying to get him to say stuff, but he only says stuff when he wants to, and he only
Yeah.
says what he wants to. But yeah, not too dead. Something of these cups, these Viper Techs.
No, okay. I was looking at.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I gotta get me some more cuffs.
Well, of course I do upside down, but yeah, I'm thoroughly having a lot of fun with this. With the for sure. I thought it would bother me a lot with being incarcerated more than once. I thought it would bother me more, but it seems like it helps me realize I can get out if I need to, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But when I get caught up next month, I'm gonna get me that Shackleman set. Cause
There you go. When I send your order out, I'll send you a few of those key rings too.
oh, cool. Thank you.
Absolutely.
What I've been using pretty much that works real well for me is my I redid my Covert Companion.
Okay.
And, I took out all the picks out of it because they were useless for me anyway in the Covert Companion,
Yeah.
but they were good for cuffs. But I
There you go.
need to make a handle. I got like the first run of the Covert Companions. Last
Yeah.
two dogs.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to get like a handle for them a little longer.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Pay attention to somebody's talking to me. I forgot to pay attention to the.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Dean, those little, at least what I found is the little tiny wire key rings like that work the best.
I got a whole bunch of those. What do you make, like a Bogota out of it?
No, for handcuffs.
Oh, for handcuffs?
Yeah. Look, right here's the shape of it. Just that little L at the end.
Ah. Well, I got a bunch of those. I never thought
Yeah.
about that.
All right, so this one's double locked. All I do is go in here like this. With that, if it's like this on my wrist, I go down, start to turn it, lean it back here, and kind of flick that double lock back. Now the double lock's off. Same thing with this side. Get about here, lean it back, and turn. And hold on.
Well, I know what I'm doing later on tonight because I got a shit ton of those.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I made that. Nola and Stu sent them to me, and tried with paper clips and everything for a couple weeks, and then I tried one of those, and this is the same one I've been using for months now.
Really?
It's outlasted anything else I've ever tried. Even picks. I have picks that are bent to shit and ruined trying to use them.
Yeah. Oh, I got the double lock. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's one good thing about these covert companion picks. I haven't bent them yet. Got that.
Oh, what's up, Cameron? How you been, man? You talking about the Are you talking about like the American bypass tools and stuff, Cameron? Or are you talking about the Bogotas? I never thought about trying those, the wire Bogotas. That's awesome, Stu. He said you were busting out cuffs when you were visiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Believe it or not, even though I'm sitting here struggling with this one for some reason, probably because I'm on camera, I do pretty good.
I've been staying busy too, Cameron. This is my new product on my shop. Are these pry bars? Other than that, just work, and more work.
I got to get my site fixed up like your guys's. I'm just not very good at the old computation devices. I grew up at my age, I was in the middle of that where you were either into them or you weren't, and I wasn't. I was into motorcycles.
What's that? I missed the last part.
I was into motorcycles.
I got you. I started messing around with locks somewhat when I was in high school. Nothing major, but I didn't really get into it until I was living in an apartment building, and I locked myself, or I lost the keys to a lock to my storage locker there.
Yeah.
And started watching DeviantOllam videos, and order cheap pick set off of Amazon.
I think we all been there, ordered the cheap, but you know, everybody gives them a bad rap. Man, there's
I'll let
still
you know immediately, Greyhound.
with that.
Oh, Greyhound said, let me know when the blue one's up. He's the one that wants the blue one. And I
Oh.
told him as soon as it was up, I would send him a link so he could buy it because that's the only blue one I have.
Nice.
No, not too bad. You get the smiley face. Actually, what I would like to do is if I could find some cheap enough, either like the Lego heads, like there's a company that sells Lego heads that are like zombie faces and things like that. Either
Oh, yeah.
that or the other route I would like to go is if I could do, trying to think of how to explain this.
That sucks so much. I broke up with the girl I was dating. That she actually knew the people from that company, and she got all kinds of them. Her and her family did Comic Cons and all kinds of stuff. That
Oh,
sucks.
that's awesome.
But they made all kinds of games out of the Lego men and made all different heads and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, like a thread spool that wasn't any wider than this, but a little bit taller. So maybe like that, and added that as a bead on there. That would be cool. Then you guys could wrap some extra Kevlar or something like this. This green Kevlar is real thin. You can wrap something like that around there, or fishing line. That would be neat too.
Or put one of Not Too Dead's diamond wire things on there.
Oh yeah,
You can hang one of those off there. That'd be cool. That was nuts. I can't believe he cut all the way through that shackle.
right. That was pretty awesome.
I can't believe I sat there and watched the whole time. I was like,
I jumped in late because I didn't get notified till late. I didn't even know. I jumped in when he was about a quarter of the way through.
yeah, it is.
I have two sets of Chinese H&R cuffs. I have not seen those. I'm not sure what they look like.
Yeah, I don't know what those ones are either. Oh, I was going to say I'll look it up on my phone. Oh, I can look it up on my tablet.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
Do you have a picture on Instagram, Cameron?
Yeah. My room is the last room that's going to get done. Place. You can see I don't even have drywall up over there. Oh, we got it on this side of the room.
Oh, definitely rock out. Oh, do they? I thought they only sold the thumb cuffs and then the Smith and Wesson and Peerless. Or not Chicago. I haven't looked to see if they added anything new in a minute.
Oh, you
I
did
probably-
it?
What's that?
Dean said he used that to saw through the chain on some of his broken cuffs.
Nice. Yeah, I've been looking at the thumb cuffs for a while now. I've been dumping all my money into doing stuff like these pry bars and stuff, though.
Yeah, I want to get a set of thumb cuffs too. That'd be.
I just ordered a bunch of what looks like shitty end mills on Amazon. I hope they're decent. I got like 4 of them for $8, so they're probably crappy.
Oh, I got the Chinese cuffs he was talking about, the H&R.
Okay. What do those look like? Oh, those ones. Okay. Okay. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I seen those on Coxie. Coxie had a pair of those. Those are cool.
I think Stu has a set of those too, doesn't he?
I believe so. I think maybe that's where I seen them. That Stu. When I went over there. Those are pretty cool.
Those are the ones that just kind of screw into them, like it's a screw, isn't it?
I believe so.
Not Too Dead said, yeah, Stu has them.
That's probably where I saw them. Yeah, because I want to try it. Because I'm pretty good at these, believe it or not. Even though I sat here and struggled with them. And the Smith and Wessons, I haven't tried any Chicago's. Smith and Wesson and the Peerless 700s. I'm pretty good at those. I haven't shimmed any yet because I don't have any shims. But
I tell you what I use as a shim that I like better than the shims
what's
is
that?
one second. The double-sided rake.
Oh, really?
I think it works a whole lot better.
Oh,
My wrists are nice and small, so I can crank these cuffs down and then not push down on the shackle while I'm shimming it. But if you do need to press down on the shackle while you shim it, it still works.
Oh. You know what? I like that profile. I got that profile in the set I made through Southern Specialty, and the other one. I like those profiles. They work real well.
Yep, and they're really great for shimming those cuffs too.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna. I got a pretty cool flashlight that Lock Squash sent me.
In high school, my wrists were small enough I could slip out of cuffs. Yeah, I know, Nola. I'm a little guy. GK man, what's up? How you doing?
But this is a cool little flashlight he sent me. It's really small, pretty bright,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and it fits right in my case. I just wish I could figure out how to get it to where I could just turn it down and not have to turn the battery around.
I have in this Altoids 10, I have one of these O lights that take the AAA battery. If I can get this out of here.
Yeah, this is a battery it takes. The weirdest
I
thing.
did. Oh, one of those batteries. Okay.
I put some tape around it so it doesn't fly out.
I always keep one of these just a little plastic dot inside of the head of here. So it can't turn on unless I take that out.
Oh yeah, nice. But I like that little flashlight because it fits right in my case.
Yep, exactly. This little keychain one is nice for like, especially what I do being a locksmith. I can see if I can stick it somewhere where it's not going to spin. Hold on, let me find something. If it's a metal door, I can stick it up there, and it's got these little side lights. Click it 3 times, and then I got white light.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I got flashlights, knives, and obviously locks and picks.
Marissa says I buy too many flashlights.
Oh, you can never have 2 flashlights.
Keeps asking when I'll stop buying flashlights, and I keep telling her when there's enough flashlights in every room of the house for us all to have 3.
Yeah, not too bad. I got that from Lock Squash, which I haven't heard from him in a day or 2. I'm gonna have to call him. You made your own vape juice? I didn't know you could do that. Never. Yeah, I like menthol too.
Yeah, so as far as I'm aware, unless they've changed anything, is the main ingredient for vape juice is a type of refined vegetable oil.
Really?
Yep. We used to get them. We used to get the empty barrels from one of the factories.
Really? Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's why I would always argue with people when they said it's just water vapor. No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to quit smoking, but
Yeah.
I bought another pack today. I felt bad. I made chili about a month ago and then froze it, and then I wanted some, so I made some yesterday, and then I warmed it up and it sat out for a little bit, and my daughter put it on her walking taco, and she is sick as hell. So I feel pretty bad.
Yeah, right there. Dean and Rockout put up the ingredients right there.
Oh shit. Man, it's like cooking plank. We need glycerin and, lithium. Yeah, I'll have to save that. I'll make my own. Save me some money, because you know how much in Michigan right now? $10.95 for a pack. I can't believe it. I quit when it went to $3 a pack years ago for a
Yeah.
long time, and I don't know why I started back up again. Probably drugs, but
Not too dead. I have a kerosene lamp, and I think that's the only kind of non-electrical light source I have at the moment.
cocaine fuel coal pack. Oh, you never got into cooking speed? Yeah, you get burnt up. you ain't careful and light your whole place on fire.
Rock out. How does that work? Good for night fishing? Why good for night fishing, Dean? Nola, it would have to be pretty fucking dark for you to be a light source. Why are they good for fishing? It's a legit because they're bright. I didn't know there was another reason. That's right, not too dead. It's an antifreeze to keep trap beds from freezing this time of year. Okay, that makes sense. I knew it was an antifreeze, I just didn't know how you used it predator trapping.
Ah.
But yeah, that makes sense.
What?
That is
50 euro? Holy cow. 50 euro? Jesus.
That's $1 a gram.
I can't believe that.
That's actually smart, Dean.
Yeah, New York was like 20, I know that. And
Yeah.
It was about 13, 14, something like that in Hawaii when I was there. A couple, what was it, 2 years ago when I was there? Yeah. And then Alaska was about 12.
Everybody near me goes down to where Rockout is to buy them. By the curtain.
Yeah.
At least they used to. I don't know about now. Yeah, that too. That too, Rockout. I'll give you that. For sure.
Right.
No need to say sorry. Good for low light work to decode lock boxes and fishing pole lights. Have a few red and green ones. Wait, what is it?
Oh, yeah. I could go to the reservation. I could jump across the bridge there and go over to Wapu Island.
I don't know. It doesn't say that I can't, but it doesn't show that I can either. The only thing that I have is the negative. So I don't know. Not too dead. We can try.
Yeah, it must be nice. I gotta go to a different country and then onto the reservation. Oh, we lost him. Or did you lose me?
All right, I'm back.
All right.
I'm more like a strobe light moments of bright with equal to breaking dark. I sent you a link, not too dead. Only thing we can do is try.
I wasn't feeling good this week, and I missed Lady Luck.
Bunch of old nicotine vials for those.
What's a little expiration? Just a suggestion. Oh, what should I? I suppose I should try and do my sergeant and queso
There you go.
because I got to shoot for my black belt here. Wrong one. I started doing the belt system to
I got my green belt and then I just stopped because I have absolutely no desire nor the time to make a challenge lock the way that they want it.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I went straight to green. I was gonna do purple because purple's my favorite color, but
I was gonna do blue or purple. I wasn't sure what type the lock was. I was gonna ask. And then I saw the requirements for the challenge lock and I'm like, nah, not worth it for me. I know why other people I just like I said, don't have the time or the desire to do all that.
yeah, I figured maybe it would give me something more or make more relatable to people on YouTube and stuff. And I'm kind of having a lot of fun doing it, believe it or not.
Yeah, as long as you're enjoying it, man.
Because I went for years and I'll be honest, I thought it was ridiculous. You know?
It's way easier than it sounds to disassemble a lock.
But okay, green. I think I'm green. Yeah, I'm green. And I was
No,
like, well,
I need to make one.
I
I've
don't
made
have,
other ones. I just don't want to deal with all the other crap. Exactly, man. StreamYard. Yeah, that could be. I think I'm going to try Restream. I just haven't got that far yet. I was trying Streamlabs, and it messes up all the time. It doesn't allow me to do the shit that I'm supposed to be able to do.
yeah, I love making the challenge locks. I got everything here. I just need to I bit off so much all at once. I did the my pick sets, my challenge. I started the belt system. Then of course Not Too Dead got me into the cuffs, and I'm having so much fun with that. And then I got challenge locks. Like I
Did I just
overwhelmed
put a little bit of sarcasm there?
myself. Yeah, just a hint.
Oh, shit.
You should you should do handcuffs. I was like, I don't know. And I him hawed around, and then handcuffs show up at my door, and I was like, well,
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened here.
yeah,
Yeah.
see what it is. Peer pressure. We were peer pressured.
Yep. Definitely. They even went as far as engraving Marissa's logo on the cuffs.
Man, that's low. Wow, that's awesome. If I get caught up with everything, I'm gonna get me a nice. That's awesome.
What's cute? Who's cute?
My cups.
Oh, yes, I know. I need more cuffs, man. Eventually, once
Yeah.
I'm done blowing my money on everything else. What? Give you a little run around real quick. So, obviously, my workbench, 9,000 keys. Those are all the pry bars I have done. Plus the flashlight that I one broke. And then I don't know if you guys have ever priced those, but those aren't cheap.
Yeah.
Big
You got any of
industrial
those
heater.
tumbler?
What's that? Yeah, so those are the vibratory tumblers.
Mhm.
One deburrs, the other one stone washes. That's how I have them set up.
Cool.
Did you hear what Nola said?
What?
Or see what Nola said?
The yapper. Why am I?
He goes, I mean, hey again, Marissa.
The fuck are you?
But yeah, so behind me, I got that key machine I was showing. I don't know if I showed it. Probably showed it this morning on Greyhounds. It's just a key machine that I'm using to cut the grooves in the, and then cut the keyway or the hole for the key ring.
Nice.
No, pry bars, and I throw old tools that I have in there to get the rust off in that first one, but the second one's strictly for stone washing. Anyways, I got that key machine back here I use to cut those grooves, and then beside it is the ferric chloride. I have 2 jars of ferric chloride and water mix to acid etch them, acetone to take any oil or anything off of it, and then baking soda and a little container for it to neutralize the acid when I take it out.
Nice.
I got my whole little setup right there. I cut them, throw them in the deburr overnight, acid wash them, and then throw them back in the stone wash. I saw. Did you read the pamphlet that came with those tumblers? Not at all. Not one bit. They got left in the box.
You know, as long as I sit
Wait.
quietly and don't say anything,
Wait.
they leave me alone.
I just realized something. I just got asked by a man if I read instructions.
Instructions. I mean, the papers we throw in the garbage?
Exactly.
They're just stuffing for the box.
Yeah. Make sure what you ordered or bought doesn't bounce around too much. That's what that is.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to, Noah.
There we go.
Oh. Why am I doing that? Yeah, I'd like to get it set up like that eventually and make some of my own stuff, but
Instructions are suggestions, Dean said.
They are.
He's not wrong.
no.
You know when you read instructions, when something breaks and you've tried for 3 hours to fix it already, that's when instructions are read.
Or you go looking for them, like, where the fuck did I put those?
I've got to the point where I throw them away because I figured out that most things you can Google what it is and then PDF manual and it'll pop up with the downloadable instructions for it.
Yeah.
Don't you forget it.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Just so you know.
Bzzz.
Wait. I can make that sound.
Uh-oh.
The Kronos.
Oh, you got one of those? That's
I
awesome.
bought it like 3 years ago, thinking, "Hey, that'll be great for my locksmith business." I've
Yeah.
used it once off this bench.
Really?
A bench. Yeah, I've used it once doing lockouts.
Yeah.
They suck. I can rake better than those things work to open a lock.
Really? I always wondered.
Yeah, they are not worth the price.
And they are not cheap.
No, hell no. I thought about selling it, but then I'm like, well, I'll never buy one again.
Yeah.
What?
I'm here.
You're ridiculous. She's over there playing scary games on the computer. And
Oh.
then it's telling me to be quiet because she thinks she hears a noise. Yeah, so like this Defiant. Puts me in a false set every time. If I take something like the Pumpkin King, get into that false set. Usually.
Is that DLP I hear?
Oh, there it is. Well, that'll work.
Yeah, I always wondered about that Kronos.
Yeah. Defeated by something as little as a Defiant Deadbolt.
How many coins you still have?
How many coins?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I thought I only had 2, and then Beer Can Bushcraft just did a video. Squanick deleted his video because he's under the impression that he used lighter fluid when he made it, and he didn't want to cheat, but he doesn't know if he's going to do another video. So technically I have 2 left.
Oh my god.
Okay, I just had a false set on this thing. What's going on? This stupid lock was the first dimple lock I ever freaking picked. I finally got it back together. Okay, there we go. Now we're doing something. I finally got it back together, and I've just been him-hawing around because now I know it's supposed to be really hard. I didn't know it was supposed to be really hard when I got it.
Gotcha.
So now it's like mentally beating me.
Exactly, GK man. Defiant isn't saying much at all.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed.
Me too. I was too.
And I didn't even spend the money on it. I almost did.
Yeah, be glad you didn't. I I can even get bump keys to work sometimes better than that thing works.
I've never tried a bump key. I got a set my buddy sent me, and I haven't gotten that deep into it. So I got a bump hammer, some bump keys, and some castrating rubbers. And
So if you got those castrating rings, they're so easy to use. The one suggestion I will give you is find one of these twist flex tension wrenches and say you're picking like one of these quick sets or something
yeah,
like that. You get a little bit more give when you're hitting it with the bump hammer, and then you're not going to the fingers.
oh, interesting. I'll have to try that. All my bump key stuff is still up in Alaska. God, I got to get up there and get my Jeep and everything.
Oh damn! I didn't know that's where you were from.
I moved up there a couple years ago to dry out and
I got you.
start my life over again. I went up there with my brother, and I got a camper up there that I got propane too, or not propane, but natural gas too, and it's a dry cabin in the wintertime because pipes will freeze, but in the summertime I got electricity and water and everything. And
Oh, that's awesome.
I went up there and then I got cleaned up and I had to have a surgery done. I got that all fixed up and I was like, I went out to Hawaii for a while and then came back and I was like, well, I think I'm going to go ride my Harley across the country. So I left and came to visit my kids here in Michigan. And right before I was packing to leave and my daughter's like, well, can you wait till next week to leave? I was like, well, the northern pass there is going to freeze up on me, but I guess I will. And she's like, I'm pregnant. And then I haven't left.
Yeah.
Oh, I had my brother send my important pics down that I had put up there because I only brought down my covert companion and a couple things that would fit in it. Actually, it's whatever would fit in there. And now I've acquired more and more and found more stuff that I had at my buddy's house when I left.
Gotcha.
Now my Jeep's up there, most of my clothes, because I only left with 5 days worth of clothes and a couple of pics and phone and never went back. Now I got to go back.
Yeah. Are you gonna keep it or are you planning on selling it? Not that it's any of my business, just curious.
The Jeep or the camper?
The camper and stuff. Or are you just gonna bring it down here?
I'm going to leave the camper up there. I'll probably sell that. And I don't have a car. All I have is my Harley, so I need my Jeep.
Gotcha. There you go, Nola. Are you happy? I single pin picked it.
I was considering going back and forth, but my daughter My son actually had this house first, and he started gutting it because it was a disaster. I mean, the kitchen, it had a hole probably the size of my king size bed, which I'm so glad I got back. I left it down here at my buddy's, but hole right down to the ground, and so I put wood floors through it, and I've been slowly putting it back together. I got to do more cabinets and stuff in the kitchen, and obviously do some more drywall and fix the doors because there was no doors, but we had doors. It needs the trim and everything, but we needed some doors up. So he decided to move to Florida, and I was like, maybe Zoe would want to move in there since she's going to have the baby and stuff. And I said, yeah. So we bought it off of him, and I've been sinking every penny I have in trying to get this back together. The roof's going to go on here soon as the weather breaks a little bit. So
There you go. We just had to have a new roof put on this last summer. And
yeah.
then been slowly tearing out our carpet because there's nice hardwood underneath of it.
Oh, nice.
It's an old. The house was built in 1920.
Oh, so it's going to be beautiful floors.
Yep. And then what we noticed is almost every room in the house that the hardwood floor's in, it's like the wider slats. But then our dining room, the slats are about 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Yeah.
You're fine. And those little slats in there look awesome.
Nice. Before I lost everything and got divorced and lost my house and everything, my house was built in like 1890. And
Shit.
yeah, we took the carpet and everything up, and I got one of them sanders and sanded all the floors down, and got at least the living room, and we had our little bedroom downstairs. And yeah, it turned out so nice. I don't know whatever happened to it now, but I never got to finish it. But I rewired it, put a new furnace in there, put a new well in because we had a shallow well with a well pump, and that was a nightmare. But yeah, I miss that. I worked really hard on that house. But now we got this one. It's a double wide. So now I got to get me a queen double wide trailer.
That's what the only reason I was even lucky enough to get the house that I'm in is my grandma needed a place to stay too. And she has good credit.
Yeah.
She said, well, let's go together. I'll do that, and you pay all the other bills like the electric and everything.
No. That's kind of what we're doing here. I don't know how people are surviving.
Yeah.
Because I'm on disability after my accident, you know. I had money, but I don't what I had left into here, you know, to get this going for her. And we got my grandson's bedroom and then this extra bedroom. And she's like, well, why don't you stay with us? And man, we're struggling with 3 of us, you know.
Well, that's like our electric bill is close to $200 a month.
Yeah.
It's
ridiculous.
And I'm sure it's worse other places, like, because where we live, the cost of living ain't very high.
Yeah.
So I'm sure in other places it's even worse than that.
Oh, I can imagine. That's one reason why I took off from Alaska was I was thinking about, I went down to Arizona and visited some friends, rode around down there because I wanted to go live down there because I don't want to be in the cold. And my dumb ass moved to Alaska. And Yeah.
I don't want to be in the cold, so I'll move to Michigan.
Yeah. So,
I
yeah.
I get it though. I told my wife I don't want to move out of Ohio, but I hate the cold anymore.
I can't stand it. Like, and the weather changed because if you're just in Ohio, you're you're only a few hours away from me wherever you're at. Um,
I'm on the opposite side of Ohio.
oh, I see.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm down by West Virginia.
I see. So we got that cold front that came in last week, gave me a fucking migraine. I was down for all this week with a migraine from my accident, and so that sucks
It's
being.
supposed to be 50 on Wednesday here.
Oh, nice. I
Must be-
don't know what the weather's supposed to be like this coming week. I stopped looking at it. I can't stand it. We got a foot of snow out there. But I was planning on moving to, Arizona or maybe back to Southern California or something. Because I was going to buy some property in Hawaii and just live out there. Because you can buy property out there and live off grid while you build your place, out there.
Yeah.
And I was going to do the same in Alaska, but man, my first winter there, it got to, what was it, 28 below.
Damn.
First storm, and then our first snowstorm we got in around November-ish, we got 7 feet of snow in like 4 days. I was out plowing snow with my brother's tractor for days. I was
That's
plowing yards with the front end loader, and I built dams so high around people's yards and houses and driveways that you couldn't see over it, and my bucket wouldn't even dump it high enough. I started putting snow in ditches, and we ran
yeah,
out of
because
places. And then you got to shovel off your roof all the time. That sucks. But at least when you're done, you can just step off the roof into your pile.
yeah. Well, from the sounds of it, stepping off the roof into the pile, you ain't going down any.
Hey,
Nope.
hey. Nola, my family may be from West Virginia, but not my immediate family.
Here's the thing: Rockout's from West Virginia.
Yeah, that's like good people, not good people.
Yeah, Dean. So my
No
southern.
shit. Really.
I've got family from everywhere. My sister just moved
And
back from Arizona.
back behind these cards, I have the long set.
Man, I love that Longhorn set. I should have bought that years ago.
Then my Z-bar set with my mini jigglers. And then my little mini leather case with a bunch of crap in there. Then my ID goes in that clear slot. So it comes with the inserts that you're talking about. It comes with this one, and then it comes with one of the sideways leather ones where it's these little pockets all the way across. I
Right.
took that because I don't have a use for that one currently. Um,
I used to date a girl from West Virginia. She had 6 toes.
what was the last part?
She had 6 toes.
That's weird. That's fucking weird.
I'm not sure if they were from Ohio or West Virginia. Had
Mhm.
webbed feet.
Yeah, that's gross.
Y'all are rude.
You know what? You know what? In the words of Nola, go read your pamphlet.
Read your pain.
No, I'm
She had all
fine.
4 of them. She had all 14. But I like me them Southern girls, I tell you what. Especially if they can cook. Them girls up here know how to cook.
God damn.
I'm sorry, I'm in the shit.
I don't know what do you get.
Me?
No, I was reading Nola's. What do you
Oh,
get when you get 32 redneck women in one room? Sausage, gravy, and biscuit. Hell yeah.
Really?
What?
Full 17.
So I told you I'm going to get a drink, and Marissa is on the computer playing Minecraft.
Can you leave me alone? Let me live my own life.
Hey, I play the shit out of Minecraft.
I don't love it. Me and my sister-in-law make huge builds and made a whole Japanese like city, and it was really cool. Tyler's just jealous because he can't play Minecraft.
I bring her down here to interact with you guys, and she's too busy with Minecraft. Is all I'm saying.
I could be.
Fact, beat there Minecraft for my Xbox.
The two.
I play Xbox.
Wait. Are you toothbrush was invented in West Virginia? Oh, that's a good point. I got you now, Rock Out. I got you. Read what he said. It's funny. He said the toothbrush was West Virginia. Then he said that.
That's right, Chuck. That's right.
Chuck? Oh, I missed it. Okay, I haven't read that one yet. I don't play Minecraft. I'd probably get hooked.
Yeah.
You should. I'll be friends. I'll be
Listen.
friends with you on Xbox.
If she wants to show me up picking, that's all okay. I'm fine with that. Then I can send her out to lockouts instead of me going at 3 a.m. Like I would send you out that late.
I'm awake anyway.
Good point. I don't know about lockouts. If we had a shop, you could at least run it during the day.
Oh yeah, for sure. I already told you.
Oh, so I gotta ask you
No.
guys, what color do you guys like the best? I don't know how well this is gonna show up on here.
Purple.
Oh,
I'm partially colorblind, so
I got black, yellow, and blue here. But the spools aren't like majorly expensive, but they're at the price range they're at the price range where I'm only gonna buy one color at a time.
yeah.
So I figured I'd start with the most liked color on those.
I would say the blue or the black. I can't tell the yellow. because I'm partially colorblind. So
My main thought for the yellow is
drop it.
yeah, exactly. If you drop it, I did a little bit of research, trying to figure out what is the best color to like try to find stuff.
Yeah.
When they first chose the school bus colors, they actually did a study to find what color is recognized the fastest, and they discovered it was yellow, and that's why they went with yellow for school buses.
Interesting. When I was doing some marketing, there was a Stanford study that I read about colors and how we attribute them to whatever it is and what color is best to use for your businesses.
Yeah.
And yellow for that situation wasn't good for it was good for emergency services. So that makes sense.
That's actually cool. I didn't know that.
Is it gonna work?
Yeah, and green was for you wanted if you had some type of business that had to do with food. Green, blue, and white were had to do with like medical services.
I could see that.
And it was all yeah, it was a pretty interesting thing.
That is interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up, see if I can find it. That's why, like, some of my tool handles, I even spray paint with like a neon yellow.
Yeah.
I will say this about that blue is I've been wearing this one for just a couple of days now, maybe 2 or 3 days, and you can see already that blue is starting to wear, and it's got like a blue jean worn look.
Looks kind of cool though.
It does. It does. The blue is also the only one that I've had so far that feels like it might be waxed.
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of them don't feel like that. What do we got?
Yeah, well, I read that Stanford study because I was trying to come up with colors for my businesses and stuff like that.
Okay.
And, so I went with blue and white because it's considered a clean color. So like hospitals and stuff like that, they would put blue and white. That's why you see the blue and white road signs are that because it makes
Okay.
your mind think of clean and fresh. So,
That makes sense.
so when I had my power washing and window cleaning and stuff business, that's what I went with. I went with blue and white. And then my son did too when he had his up here. We went with blue and white.
See, when I did my logo for my business, I didn't even think nothing about that. I just went with the color that I like.
Yeah, there's a whole big thing to color and the name of your business and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm entrepreneur for the vast majority of my life, you know. So
I
I
know,
studied.
like the way that pricing works, there's a big thing around that too.
Yep. 99.97. It costs if you want to charge $100, charge $97 or $99 because some people think it's cheaper, but really, you know,
Well,
there's
even 99.99.
yep, there's a lot of good books on that.
$50.
Yep,
Charging $4 or $3, charge $3.50.
yep,
It's more appealing.
yep. Because people are like, well, I'm not spending $100, even though they're spending 99 or 97, you know, but it's more appealing
Yep.
to their mind and their. It worked. It works. It really does. It's like Delp says, social engineering.
Absolutely. Well, that's like even like somebody would rather pay $5.83 than they would $6.
Yep. Absolutely.
People don't pay attention to tax until they're already ready to check out, and then by then they don't want to stop their checkout.
Yep.
That's how I found that place the nearest dollar.
What? Oh, are you talking about Minecraft still, Nola?
No, we talk about COD Mobile.
No. But I'm sure it works when your wife goes to spend the $100 or the $98.
I actually
But honey, it's only 98.
Chuck, when he's telling his wife that he only spent $98, not $100.
Oh God, I was gonna say I don't.
He
play
said
that
yes.
But when we do it, when we go, honey, it was only $97. It's like $97.
See, this is the little trick, and I'll throw myself under the bus for you guys that have wives. Is you say, listen, I really want this flashlight. It's $50. I really want this flashlight. It's $100. I'll settle for this one. It's only $30.
I love it. Yep. This one will be okay. Hey, that one's only 30. Does that got the laser pointer on it?
No, the one that I have, this one's just the UV in the white, and I think they're running at 75 right now.
Oh yeah. My buddy has one. I was going to order one, but it was $99.
Yeah, so the UV and then the white light on that one, it's the arc field UV, is what
Yeah.
they're calling it. It's only 75.
Nice.
I'd say only 75, but that is still a lot for a flashlight.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, that's like I bought a keychain flashlight I have, and it was 29 something when I bought it. Now it's on sale for 23, and I'm like, I wish I would have waited a week.
To be fair, honestly though, you buy whatever anyway.
Yeah,
I let you just do whatever.
Yeah, you do.
Just my last wife, she would give me an allowance a week because I'll spend money. When I had money, I spent it. I've spent $500, $600, $700 on lots in a week, in a day.
I'm the kind of person that'll go buy something for close to $200 and then see the same item on sale 2 days later and say, well, I might as well buy that one too. I might need it. And it's
Yep.
cheaper. I won't spend the whole 200 next time.
Yep.
I just don't money. I like spending money on other people more than I like buying things for myself.
She's absolutely right. I could give her $500 and she'd spend 50 of it on herself.
Wow.
Chuck, I think you need to paint the flashlight's yellow.
Oh yeah, he loses them left and right.
You know, Nola, we had to send you a decent pocket knife so you have a decent knife.
I always was a big spender. I grew up poor, and then I had money, and I had a lot of money. And then I lost it,
Well,
and then I got it back, and then I lost it again.
I could have got a cheap enough vice that would have done the job, but I sprung for Pan of Ice Deluxe.
Why am I like this? I'm so sorry. I've destroyed your home.
I buy a bunch of dumb stuff.
Yeah, I never really picked in vices, so like I'm struggling to pick anything in this vice. It works great, but I hold it in my hand. So the pan of ice isn't I considered getting it, but I never picked anything in vices until like this year, you know? And I
Yeah,
still
I understand that. I told who did I tell that? I told somebody a live or two ago that I need to get some kind of setup where I could probably use a carabiner. That's actually a good idea. Where I can throw locks in here like this, so I can pick them like I would in the field.
Oh yeah.
Then it's the same thing as if it was on a shackle.
Yeah. For sure.
Come in here. Throw my tension wrench in. I don't know if you guys, how well you guys can see that. There we go. This is just a crappy lock.
Kryptonite. I think I have that lock somewhere. I think I gave it to Stu for the.
I bought that lock from Walmart and thought, oh, it's a kryptonite lock. I've never picked one of those. I heard they're decent.
Yeah. That one's not.
Then I threw a pick in it, and before I even got to pick all the way back, it popped open, and I'm like, well, that's disappointing.
Yeah. I got, of course, up in Alaska, I got the big round body one.
Yeah.
It's like a 600 or 700 American with the kryptonite. That one was a good lock. And then I have some disc detainers, but those are up there too, that are kryptonite bike locks. And I could pick a couple of those. I'm not very good with the disc detainer yet because I only got the ones that are tensioning from the first disc. So
you have like Sparrow's one, right?
yeah, I got a
Or no,
Sparrow,
this one.
and then I got the RBW or RWB, his first run of disc detainers. I had a couple of the Sparrows. Oh, there's the camera.
Only ever had one container lock that I've ever been able to get open, and it wasn't even mine. It was my stepdad's.
Yeah, I've gotten a few open.
I lied. I've been able to get two of them open. The first one was an accident.
I've had those too.
The first one that I did, I didn't know what it was. I was not real early picking, but I didn't know enough to actually know how to pick a disc detainer lock.
Yeah.
I had one of those. Kind of looked. Where is that lock? Oh, that looks back here somewhere. Anyways, it was like a trailer hitch lock.
Yeah.
But all I did was throw a jiggler key in it and jiggle it around and turn, and it popped open.
Yeah. Then I got some of the cheap Chinese. I got the RWB his first run. That guy's he's awesome. I've known him for a
Okay.
long time. Than the cheap Chinese, and I get more with this cheap Chinese one than the
See,
other
I've
one.
been looking at that one with the blue handle that you got there.
Yeah.
That's the one I'd like to get my hands on.
Oh yeah, they're cheap. They're pretty cheap. You can get them, and what I like about them is you can modify them. I'm going to make this a bottom, middle, and top tensioning. That's another project I got going on because I do make the picks for them.
I got you. I don't have it in here with me, but I bought a lever lock pick from Andy Mack before he shut his business down.
Oh yeah.
And I modified it so I could pick open safes that use those lever locks, the double bitted.
Yeah, I wanted to get that too. It sucks he shuts that down because I was literally
Yeah,
gonna
I
buy
was
that.
going to do some lever picks, like the single wire, the lever pick wires or whatever they're called, from
Yeah.
him, and found out he shut down.
He was a good picker. I liked him. I used to talk to him all the time. Years ago, and now I don't even think you can find his videos up anymore, can you?
Oh, I know. Andy Mack? I don't know. I didn't even look. I didn't know he had a YouTube, to be honest.
Yeah, he had a YouTube. I think it's all taken down now.
I know he said he shut his business down because the steel was getting too expensive.
Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, the last time I talked to him, he still had his YouTube up. I learned a lot from him. Yeah, but I was a mess. And it was shortly before I went to Alaska, so that was 3, 4. I don't know what year is it. Uh, that was a couple years ago. With my head injury, I don't know what year it is or where I'm at half the time.
You're good. I ask multiple times a week what day it is. I get it. Everything runs together anyways.
Yeah.
This lock was found on the ground by my stepdad. He found this lock probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And then this past summer, he found a American 3500 series. I think that's what it is.
Well, that's a herd, isn't it? Similar to this one I got.
Yeah, how this lock, it might be top keyway tension there.
Pretty beat up, though.
No, this one's just this one's a American H series. It's just a wafer lock.
Oh. I didn't know they made those.
Hold on, I'll show you the keyway once I get this open. It's today. There we go.
I had one of those.
This one was a railroad lock.
Yep.
Yep, there we go. It's an H10 series is what it is.
Yep, I did have those. I had a box of those. I never messed with them, though.
Yep, they're just wafer locks. They're double-sided wafer locks.
Yep, that's what these herds are.
Okay.
Well, it's one-sided,
Oh, okay.
but
I have never found just a lock lying around, Dean.
all the ones I find are usually on the side of the road and they're all screwed up. And
Hey,
they're
key
usually
man,
all locked.
what key blank that uses? Because I would love to make a key for it.
Oh, if anybody knows, he does.
Oh yeah, he just said he had. This is one of those quick set smart keys Sushi made for me. See if there we go.
Oh, nice. I want to get one of those cut out. That's cool. I used to have a whole set of them there on my Facebook when I had the when I was buying into the to um, fall off most of the stuff from this old locksmith.
Okay.
I used to have a whole set of American cutouts, Master Lock cutouts, some Yale cutouts. I had a whole bunch of them. I bet you that probably one of the old Junk Brothers. I might have one of those locks left up. Or well, I have the keys, so because they're probably still in the box.
Oh, that's awesome, Dean. That's what I have locks everywhere. I'll be just walking through my house and open a drawer and find a lock in it. I mean, you see the pile I have here. And there's more in a box underneath this table. Every time I replace locks, if the old ones are still usable or good enough for me to play with on camera, I'll keep them.
I'm considering opening my own locksmith place before my accident and stuff. But I don't know if it would have made it not as fun for me, you know? Because then it'd be like a job. But
Yeah, I get that. I enjoy rekeying them and everything, so for me, I enjoy what I do as a locksmith. I would rather do that than anything else. That and just working for yourself makes it worth it.
oh yeah, I learned that early on that I can't work for other people, you know?
Yep.
And I like having my office in my living room, you know?
See, mine isn't even that. It's just I don't have to listen to someone else gripe because I'm not doing something the way they want it done or whatever else.
Yep. Yeah, I had a hard time working for other people, there was just no. It just wasn't for me at all. My bed's full of locks too because I pick them and then I fall asleep. And then I got
That's the key for that. G key man. So an AM1 is not going to fit that.
Oh, can you take a picture of the keyway on the Identikey thing? I never tried
No,
that.
you can
No?
do it. You can do a picture of the key, not the keyway. But they've changed that. But I know that somebody asked that one time, and at the time they said they didn't have plans to do that.
I used to have a printout of all the keyways, and I used to actually, you could put a keyway in front of me, and I'd be able to tell you exactly what it is, but not so much anymore.
I have the new Ilko reference guide, but some of those older keyways aren't even in there.
That's one. One.
Is that what the keyway looks like? Because the keys that I looked at, let me see. I might not have one up here. Give me 1 second. Let me run and grab these keys real quick.
I definitely think it's an old Jump Brothers key, for sure.
I've seen. Yeah. So is the AM1 a double-sided? I thought it was just single-sided. Yeah, because I was going to say the keys kind of look like this, but less sharp cuts and more wavy. I still have not got to use this. Searpick hooked me up with this. So can add power to, and or you don't even got to add power to this one, do I? No, you just hook it into a Century. Hit the button on it, it'll pop it open.
Oh, I need one of those. Is that the one?
Southern Specialty now on their site.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to ask.
Yep, they got them now. Oh, I got you. Junkunk? What's Junkunk?
The Junk Brothers keys. American used to have their keys made by Junk Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I got a Junk Brothers key around here. I don't know the whole story on it. Oh, American bought them out. That's why they had the Junk Brothers keys. Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
Anywhere I can fit.
American people who collect them like the Junk Brothers keys, the old style. They're instead of that where is it? Those keys. Instead of this style, the kind of almost pyramid with the top cut off, They're all round.
Oh,
Yeah, they look like that Yale. They're round, and then they say American Junk Brothers on it.
I got you. These ones go to a vending machine, like a little gumball machine.
Yeah.
I went through a phase where I bought a bunch of vending machines and had them out at different businesses.
Yeah. I was actually going to start doing that. At least some little gumball machines and
You got to find a really good place to put them.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's not worth it.
I was thinking about I got some friends that own a bar. I was going to put them in the bar and put breath mints in there.
There you go. Now, even something like M&M's or Reese Pieces in a fucking bar.
Yeah. Or I was considering putting like pop candy in there. I don't know how that would go over.
I don't know. Chiclet gum would be a good one.
Yeah.
All right, man. I think I'm going to jump off and get something to eat before I go to bed.
Alrighty. Well, it was awesome being on. Thank you for having me on.
Yep, absolutely, man. Have a good night.
Yep, you too.